Hi everyone, my name is Prabhu. I'm working as a solution architect. Today I'm going to cover how to consolidate NRC data along with DDSM data in a single view. Let's see the steps at very high level. Here you go. These are the steps, right? We'll go through each steps in detail, right? The very first step, uh, downloading NRC data, right? So I think we could discuss like where do we want to keep this file, right? So if this file needs to be stored in AGS, share drive or SharePoint, of course we can do that, so that it'll be easy for you guys to access in the central. It should be in the centralized locations, right? So I just downloaded the file in my desktop. Then the next step is open the file, and the file is right here. This is the file. It's a what do you call it, test file, right? And the next step, log into DDSM system, right? So I already logged into DDSM system. So this is the system, right? So right, navigate to workplace and measures. So click on the workplace tile, then navigate to measures. In these steps, we are going to understand how to extract the data from DDSM system, right? So next step, switch the list view to NRC data, right? So select the view from the view selector, select NRC data, right? So this is the new view we have created to extract the measures from the system. And this measures, this particular list shows measures which are associated only to, let me expand right. So only to HEC GIF pre-audit incentive, HEC GIF post-audit savings and incentive. So this list we're gonna display only measures which are associated to this measure templates. Right? Yeah, this is the one. Right, and column. So as of now, it's start with, like, we have listed down a bunch of columns. So this list can be extended, right? We can add as many columns we here, right? Right. So the next step is exporting the data on Excel, right? So there's a button at the top of the list view, right? So the DSM system is tightly integrated with Office product, right? So uh, just hit on export to Excel. The file has been downloaded, and the file name is NRC data view. Just click on that. Right. This is the file, right? It has a file number, project name, measure temperature, measure selector number, time, date, everything. Yes, so this is the one, right? Right. So now the next step is how to copy DDSM measure data over NRC um, or in our CAN data, right? So do Control A, Control C. So NRC data. So add a new tab and just copy paste. Right. So you're just rename the tab as DDSM Measure. All right. So expand this. Right. Just follow the steps. So DDSM Measure tab. First three columns are internal fields, right, or system fields. Right? Delete them. So it's referring to these three fields, right? So they are internal fields. We don't need them. Just right click and delete. Cool. So this is the actual data. Now use the Excel VLOOKUP formula to match and copy all the columns from DDSM Measure tab to NRC data. So firstly, we'll try to match eval ID column against the file number. Then we'll copy over the fields, right? Let's do that. You can add the column anywhere. For now, like I'm just adding the column at the end. Right. So I added two columns, DDSM measure and DDSM measure measure template. Right. So for DDSM project, need to match eval ID to the project file, which is the very first column for the file number. Let's do it. So we look up and the column. Let's see what is the column. Right. So eval ID. The column is E. Right. We look up E2. I wanna compare E2. Let's select these two columns. So I'm gonna compare against the file number, and if there's a match, I want to copy the parent project to NRC data tab. Right, there you go. It got matched. Just drag this all the way down. The first two record project has been populated. The rest of the record has NA, which means there's no match. Let's look at this. Yes, there's no eval ID for the following data, so that's why it comes like NA. Let's do the next column. How to copy the measure template, right? For the measure template, let's use let's use this particular column mapping, right? File ID against the legacy good in the measure. I need to check what is the column name for that. The column name is H, not H, I. It's basically we just want to trim it. Actually, that's what I did in I. So the same value, because there's some space here and there, but then the VLOOKUP may not match 100%. So I just trimmed it. Then let's use column I. VLOOKUP I2. I want to compare I2 with um, this and this. I want to copy a measure selector, that is 3. So there is no match. There is no match. Should be a match. Let's see. Let's take this value. And this is the one. Let's do a manual. So yes, it's here. Right. So why it did not copy? I think the VLOOKUP expects the search column on the second tab should be in the should be in order. I think it should be the first column, right? Um, let me add this. Okay. So instead of this, what I'll do, I'll just copy this again into another tab. Let me do this. Okay. And let me bring over a legacy item, legacy good, first column. All right. Okay. So now let's compare to sheet 2. Right? We look up I2 and the new sheet. I'm going to copy the column for 1, 2, 3, 4. Column 4 is the measure selector. There you got copied. I'll do it for, just drag it down. Right. So it copied. For remaining records, it did not match because this file ID could not find in DDSM. Right. So, right. Cool. So this is how we have to copy over the columns from DDSM sheet to NRC data. Right. I would recommend to copy the same data on a 2 different sheet because always the matching column should be in the first order, right? So here we want to search by the file number, and also we want to search by the legacy. So let's put it into separate tab. Right. Right. So this is the process how to match NRC data against the measure DDSM measure data, and how to copy over. So we need to do it for each column. Just copy the formula and just add what are the columns we want. Right? I think that's it. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video.